It was a up and down type of experience. Can you imagine going to school with about 5,000 people that were white, and a lot of people didn't want you there. But I must say that I met some people that embraced us. I mean, everybody, you can't paint everybody with a broad brush. I had some good experiences. I remember when I was in high school, I took Latin. So I said, you know what? I need a course where I can get an A. So I took Latin. I took Latin when I was at my first year Latin, and it was a little harder than what I thought it would be because they wanted us we had to read it out loud during class, and we had to write it. And when I took Latin at C.A. Brown, I think we had took tests on it. We had to know. I think what they made us learn the mythical gods and the stories written about them, and that made it fun because you had to translate and see what these gods were doing to humans and all that type of stuff. But anyhow, I remember someone helping me, and he found out I was struggling. And prior to the semester ending, I said, "Man, I was doing D's and C's, and I was like, this is not good." And someone reached out to me and helped me, and I finished the course with a B. So, like I was saying, not all bad people were bad, but I did get some threats. I got mail from the White Citizens Council, the KKK, about 4 different organizations. I would go to my box on campus and I get all this. I said, "Who's all these people writing me?" And I've written, "See, well, they didn't mean me any good. These were people that just tell me I needed to leave and I had no right there," and that type of thing. On the flip side, at the Russell House, which was the main place where people congregated, people would be playing cards and doing different things and different activities. Anybody that came from your home, you would tell them to meet you at the Russell House, and they'd come with care packages. They'd come with food, and you might have $5 here or $10 there. And how I got back and forth, we used to use the Greyhound bus. And the Greyhound bus was okay if you could get an express route, but most times you got in a route that stopped at every small town in the world. And from Columbia to Charleston was just about 103 miles or something like that, 105 maybe. And normally if you were driving, it'd take you about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. You catch that bus that's going through all those rural areas, it'd take you 3 hours to get home. But the Greyhound bus was the cheapest way to go. I mean, it was very, very inexpensive. That's how most students traveled. The courses that I took they were large centers. I hadn't been used to that atmosphere because classes in high school, 30, 35 people, maybe 40. Here you sitting in there with 200 people and you're just a number. And you get an outline at the beginning of the semester. So a lot of that was a culture shock to me. I had to learn how to deal with it. I caught on. You get the syllabus at the beginning. I mean, you outline of what was going to be talked about during the course, and you had assignment pages. And if you fell behind on those assignment pages, it was tough. It would be tough. But I started getting. I had to go to the library a lot. You might like that. I had to go to the library a lot because you couldn't study on the horseshoe. They would play so much. They'd be throwing toilet paper, doing things to the hall, music loud. You couldn't study. Supposed to study out supposed to be from 7 to 9. So I said to myself, I'm going to go to the library. That's the only way I get anything done. And the other way was if I had a test, I'd sleep early and get up about 1 in the morning when everybody went to sleep and then do my studying. So I had to find a way around all the chaos. I remember when Texas Western won their championship, how how that was treated. A lot of people who were upset because it was an all-black squad that had won, and the first time that had happened in the NCAA. And we were celebrating, and somebody said, you know what, you might not want to do that here. So we went over to Allen University, and we participated with them.